Hey everyone, and welcome back to Double Sleeved MTG. I'm Guy, and in this week's video, Seth and I are joined by Taylor and Mike for another quick game of CEDH. But before we get into that, I want to remind everyone about the playmats we have for sale. We still have, I think, 18 or so available. If you're interested in picking up one of those, just let us know. DM either Seth or I in Discord, and we'll be happy to help you out with one of those. As well as don't forget to look down in the description below for all future events we plan on attending. Now let's get into this gameplay. Seth starting us off with Marneus Calgar, keeping a hand with Meat Hook Massacre, Warren Soul Trader, Ocelot Pride, Basalt Monolith, Windswept Teeth, Ancient Tomb, and Mockingbird. Next up is Taylor playing Loot the Pathfinder, keeping a Wooded Foothills, Windswept Teeth, Flooded Strand, Command Tower, Ragavan, Mental Misstep, and a Hullbreaker War. Next up is Michael on Malcolm and Vial Smasher. He kept a Demonic Tutor, a City of Traders, Scalding Tarn, Force of Will, Fierce Guardianship, Trickery Charm, and he bottomed to Born Upon a Wind. And last but certainly not least, I'm rounding off 4th seed on Rock Thras, and I kept a hand of Crop Rotation, Mystical Moor, Rejuvenating Springs, Swan Song, Polluted Delta, Mox Diamond, and a Veil of Summer.
All right, let's start it off. Anybody have any pre-games?
No, sir.
Nope.
All right, draw. I'll play a Flooded Strand. I will then fetch with Flooded Strand. We'll get Tundra, cast an Ocelot Pride, and pass the turn.
Good with it.
I have no response.
Command Tower. Ragavan. And I am good to pass.
Okay, I draw Scalding Tarn, and I will pass.
I will draw. I'm gonna go for a Rejuvenating Springs, cast a Rograk. We're gonna cast a Mystical Mora.
Remorse, good with me.
No, sir.
You a whore.
I am down to 38.
I will pass the turn.
All right, upkeep. I will draw. Put a Mockingbird on the board for 1. Mockingbird enters as a copy of Ragavan. Going to combat. Ocelot Pride attack. Hey, Michael, I want to give you some kitty love.
That man is slinging to your way.
I have no response. It's 2, right?
1 first strike lifelink. I'll go back to 40. For this turn, I will move to my instep. I have a trigger on the cat. I will make one of these 1/1 snowball and cat tokens.
Gotta love the shameless plugs everywhere. But hey, anything to help out a friend. By the way, speaking of which, Snowball will be one of the artists at the Black Lotus Invitational out in Nashville at the end of May. So see everyone out there. At this time, I believe 4 people from our friend group have qualified, including Seth and myself. So hopefully it's a great time.
And after that, I'll pass the turn.
Yep. Upkeep draw. Wooded Foothills. And go to combat. Swing across at Malcolm Vial.
I will fetch in response. I'm gonna go down to 38. Is my fetch good? I'll get an Undercity Sewers. I'll have a Surveil trigger. I will do my Surveil trigger. I'm gonna put a Necropotence in the yard. And then I have no response to Ragavan damage, so I will take 2. You have a Blood Crypt.
I have a treasure. And I would like to just go ahead and go to end step.
I will untap. Draw. I'll play a City of Traders. Cast a Malcolm.
Pass on it.
Pass on it.
I pass.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Play Mox Diamond.
Good on my side.
I'm gonna pitch an E-Zone. I'm gonna cast a Springheart Nantuko. Is Nantuko good?
And Tuco's good.
I'm gonna play this Polluted Delta, trigger Nantuko. I'll get a 1/1 insect. Then I will pass the turn.
On your instep, I will go ahead and fetch. And I will go get a Scrubland. Rubberland. Untap, upkeep, draw. All right, let's go to combat. Ocelot is going to come at Taylor. And a Flying Ragavan is going to come at Guy.
I guarantee you Mike is not blocking that Malcolm.
All right, we'll attack Michael. Do you want to block the Ragavan?
I declare no blocks.
Ocelot Pride, I gain a life. Ragavan trigger. Michael, what did I get? Oh, shit.
An Oppo.
We'll go Ancient Tomb. Tap for a black. I'll cast Dark Ritual.
I'm good on it.
I am good on it.
Good on Dark Rit.
Cast Michael's Opposition Agent.
I'll fetch in response. Steam Vents. Tapped.
I will have to pass on the opposition agent.
I will fetch. Go to 39. I will go get untap Breeding Pool, go into 37. Trigger Springheart Nantuko. I get another insect. Then I will tap the Breeding Pool for a green. And we cast Crop Rotation, sacrificing the Breeding Pool. Is Crop Rotation good?
Crop Rotation's good.
I will respond. I'm going to show you a Flusterstorm.
This is just out to get me today.
Not going to let you have a Gaia's Cradle with 5 creatures on field. No.
Okay, I got no other responses to Oppo.
I will go to my instep and I will trigger and I will make another cat.
Go to combat. Swing Ragavan over at Mike.
No blocks, so I'll take 2. Demonic Consultation.
That can stay in exile. I'll play a Flooded Strand as land for turn. I am going to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Tap for a blue. I'd like to cast a Curiosity.
Pass on it.
I pass on it.
I pass on.
I will swing Malcolm at Seth.
Okay. I'm taking 2, correct?
Yes, 2 commander. Damage trigger, I'll make a treasure, and I will draw a card. I'd like to float 2 colorless. Yeah, float 2 colorless, crack the treasure for a red, cast a lightning rig crew. Is lightning rig crew good?
Pass on it.
Pass on it.
I pass.
I'd like to pass.
Oh, untap, upkeep, and draw. You might want to swan song this arcane signet. What am I talking about? That's just silly. Swan song doesn't hit arcane signet. But man, Taylor had everything else, so why not?
I have no strict serenade.
If signet's good, I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I will put a Misty Rainforest onto the board. And I will fetch. There's Underground Sea. I will tap these 3 and my Ancient Tomb, taking 2 damage. Going to 35. I will move to cast Marneus Calgar.
I would like to respond. Worst pitch, whole recorder.
This man only kept interaction in a Ragman.
Now I will proceed to combat. Flying Monkey is coming at Michael again. Ocelot Pride is coming at Taylor.
Okay.
No blocks.
I'll go back to 36. And I
can
have
have-
a trigger on Ragavan.
Yeah, you get a treasure, that's it.
10, 11.
Yes, you do have the city's blessing.
I'll go to my end step. I will choose to make another treasure token on the Ocelot Pride trigger. After that, I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw this card. Cast a Mox Opal. Crack these 2 treasures, tap the Mox Opal to make Teamer, plus these 2, cast my commander.
I got no response to loot.
I pass on it.
I pass on loot.
If you let me hit you with Ragavan, it's going to give me the treasure to activate loot to actually kill Malcolm if he tries to go for a Malcolm Glinthorn.
As long as that 3 damage doesn't come at my Oppo or Ocelot Pride, I'm fine.
I have no reason to hit the Oppo. Even though I do have 2 fetch lands, I'm not going to hit it. I'll swing Ragavan over at Seth.
All right, I'll take it. Going to 34. It's all right. I'll find another way to win.
Worthwhile. I pass. I have a treasure.
I'm gonna go to combat. Doesn't really matter who I swing at. Guy, you don't have any flyers, right?
Not currently.
Okay, I'm gonna swing Malcolm at you. I am now in my second main phase. I'd like to tap 1 blue and cast a Mystic Remora.
Pass on it.
Pass on it.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna do the good old Thrasios, Passios.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Put a Hallowed Fountain onto the board. So I'm going to at least try Marneus one more time.
Marneus is good with me.
I will respond. I would like to crack a treasure and cast an REB.
I got nothing for it. Ocelot Pride that I forgot to untap is not swinging at anybody anytime soon. But Ragavan sure as hell is. Hey, Michael, you want to give me some more fun things?
Yeah, I won't block. Down to 28. A Vampiric Tutor.
I'm going to cast that Vampiric Tutor.
Mystic Remora trigger.
You got it.
I'll draw. I'm okay with it.
I pass priority.
I pass on it.
I'll go to 30, and I'll go to Searching, and I will pass my turn.
In your end step, I'm going to crack this treasure for a blue, activate loot, and draw 3 cards. Go to my turn. Untap. Upkeep. Draw this card. Play Mana Conflict. 1 blue, Curiosity on my Ragavan.
Mystic Remora trigger.
You got it.
I will draw. I'm passing on it.
I pass on it.
I pass on it.
I'd like to go to combat and swing Ragavan over at Mike.
Yeah, I will still block Ragavan.
I will activate and kill your lightning recruit.
Tap Lightning Rig Crew and have it deal 1 damage to everybody.
Lightning Recruit's ability on the stack, I pass on it.
I pass on it as well.
Yep, I'll take 1.
I will make 3 treasures. I will Deflecting Swat the ability to Oppo Agent.
I pass on it.
Fine with me.
I am good to just pass.
I will untap. I will pay for the fish with 1 of the 2 mana from City of Traders. This will fizzle away and I'll go to my draw set. Play a Bloodstained Mire, City of Traders, trigger, he'll die. I'd like to fetch. I'll get a Badlands. Use 2 treasures, cast a Demonic Tutor.
Pass on it.
Pass on it.
I pass.
We'll get Mystery Card. I'd like to tap Lightning Rig Crew, deal everybody a damage.
Pass on it.
Yep.
Pass on it.
I will go up to 4 treasures. I would like to use 3 of them to cast a Mayhem Devil.
Pass on it.
Pass on it.
Yeah.
I'd like to pay a blue and cast Trickery Charm, changing Mayhem's Devil's typing to a pirate.
The Swan Song?
Mystic Remora trigger.
You got it.
I will show you a Fierce Guardianship.
Pass on it.
Pass on it.
I pass.
I would like to present a loop of sacrificing a treasure, dealing a damage, and killing the whole table.
Congrats to Michael coming through with just a nice clean win there. From there, he was able to turn Mayhem Devil into a pirate and then sack a treasure, trigger Mayhem Devil. And because it's a pirate, when it deals 1 damage, Malcolm will trigger and then he can generate another treasure and machine gun the entire table down from there. Nice and clean, and he had interaction to back it up. Also want to note, good job on him for not jumping priority, as a lot of players will do, and especially in online games. Don't get trigger happy with your counter spells. Always pass priority in the correct turn order, because if he were to have jumped priority on any of those interaction points where Taylor had countered, he would have just essentially lost out on free value, or Taylor would have potentially gained value on Mike in a very different position in the game. Once again, congrats to him, as well as don't forget about the playmats that we have for sale. I believe we have about 18 or so left. If you're interested in one of those, just DM either Seth or I in Discord, and we'll help you out with that. As well as look down in the description below for all the deck lists, future events we plan on attending, as well as social media that you can find us on. Hop in our Discord if you're looking to get games in, and we'll see you all next week.